Are you ready?
Hey peeps, how's it going? It's a back-to-back. Pistons are taking on the Brooklyn Nets in Detroit today. Only good thing I can say about this game is Brooklyn's coming off a back-to-back as well. Only difference being is Brooklyn beat the Houston Rockets. However, excuse me, Brooklyn is flying in from Brooklyn, and we are coming in from Chicago. So hopefully Brooklyn's a little bit more tired than we are. That being said, the Pistons need to straighten up a lot of things. And I sound like a broken record saying this already, being 4 or 5 games in the season, whatever it is. You got to stop the stupid turnovers. I believe we're like 6th in the NBA in turnovers. And turnovers are what young teams do who run in transition and at least try to do stuff. We are just costing stupid turnovers. It's not even like you can explain how stupid they are. They're not reasonable turnovers. Stepping out of bounds on a handoff instead of just passing the ball. I don't understand that. Jumping in the air, passing in the air, it's never a good idea unless you're Derrick Rose. But even Derrick Rose has turned the ball over a lot. A lot of it's just not being focused. It's being dumb. It's not smart basketball. And a lot of it is coaching. You know, Dwayne Casey was talking about playing Christian Wood more. And he didn't play a whole lot last night. That's a problem. You got to play these guys who impact the game differently. Now, Christian Wood did get a stint where he came in there with Derrick Rose, and they changed the game. They changed the game. But he is really dumb with his rotations. And I hate to say it, but you got to put Luke Kennard with Derrick Rose. You got to put him in the bench. We looked so much better with that firepower off the bench. Now, it sucks not having Blake and Reggie because your starting lineup is going to be pretty bad without either one of those guys out there. And Bruce Brown's not going to make the starting lineup that better. So here's an idea. Why don't you play Mihailuk at one of those positions? That's just a thought. Pretty similar player to Luke Kennard. I don't know if he's ready to start. You might want to save Luke for that one. But you got to do something different. Because right now what you're doing, it's not working. Whether it's starting Kyrie Thomas at point guard, whatever it may be, give some of these younger guys opportunities. Because right now, Tim Frazier's not cutting it out. Bruce Brown's not cutting it for us right now. Luke Kennard, as of recently, is not cutting it for us right now. He's not. Now, he had the hot hand at the end of the game last night. Good. He got his confidence, but guess what? He was playing with Derrick Rose. You got to keep that guy together with Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose has given this guy so much confidence and believes in him. Tim Frazier doesn't. Reggie Jackson does not. There's something just about Derrick Rose's leadership that fits with Luke Kennard. Keep those two together. Luke Kennard fits better with the bench unit. I don't know why, but he does. So why would you break that? Keep those two together. Now, Andre needs to have another big game. This is probably going to be one of the toughest matchups for Andre this season so far. He did pretty good against Miles Turner and Sabonis against Indiana, but now you're going against DeAndre Jordan and Afro Man. That's a pretty good punch to have starting and coming off the bench, especially defensively. So Andre's going to have his hands full tonight, but we cannot afford Andre to have a bad game today. You're going to need another 2020 game out of Dre today. Only problem being, it's off a back-to-back, and he played pretty hard last night. So, who knows? It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be absolutely tough. We need Blake Griffin back as soon as possible, but you don't want to rush Blake Griffin back. I've already talked about that so much. And they said Reggie's is day-to-day. Excuse me. I don't understand why he's in Cali. So that's something to look at. I don't know what's going on with that. This has got a lot of question marks. They need to fix it all. And it's not going to be fixed tonight against Brooklyn. So we will see, man. it should be at least another fun, entertaining game. You know, the thing I liked about the Pistons is they didn't quit. Whether it was just Derrick Rose willing this team back or not, the team didn't quit. And that's qualities you look for in teams. That's something that the Lions do. And that's something that I like about the Lions is they don't quit no matter what the score is. That's something you want in your team. That shows leadership. So at least we got that going for us. And then once Blake comes back, at least our offense will be better. Defensively, we're still a problem. So Dwayne Casey and Stefanski need to figure that crap out. But leave it down in the comments, man. Who do you guys got winning tonight? You guys got Brooklyn, you got Detroit, Instagram, Twitter, and DSC members in the description. We got Lions content for you guys coming all day tomorrow, so stay tuned for all of that. That being said, I'll see you guys for the recap later tonight. Peace.